Well, Andrew, big things going on for you and BGO, and you guys continue to expand. Talk to me about just everything that's going on right now. Over the summer, you guys were very, very busy, and on throughout school getting started, just working on the expansion.
Yes, sir. So I pride myself in this. We have some schools in the Commonwealth that don't have immediate access to health care. And honestly, I get part of the financial constraints that some of them have, but we as a community need to step up and take care of those schools just like they do in Lexington, Louisville, up in Cincinnati area. So there's some communities that didn't have full-time athletic trainers. So we've been able to reach out to about 4 of them over the last 2 years and get them either full-time access or at least part-time access to medical staff. So we've gone from really 1 athletic trainer, 1 school 3 years ago. Now we have 9 athletic trainers in 7 schools, and a lot of them are new jobs. Schools that didn't have anyone before, and now they have someone to look after their student athletes like they do up here in Lexington.
And in some cases, you guys put 2 or 3 guys out there.
Yeah, I mean, some schools definitely require it. And for those who watch the news on the KHSAA, if lacrosse does become a varsity sport, there's no doubt in my mind that each school in the area needs 2.
Yeah.
At least those that have lacrosse. It's a high contact sport. A lot of things can go wrong there, just like in baseball games. So, when that comes, you'll definitely need 2 people, in my opinion.
Well, tonight, looking across the way there, I see a big tent over there. Who is with BGO over there this evening?
So tonight we had a little BGO night, so we had some giveaways we gave to the student athletes and the kids. And tonight we're privileged to have our shoulder elbow specialist Ryan Donegan. He's here at most home games. He actually brought his kids with him too. Our CEO is actually over there, Mike Fitzgerald. He was actually in Knoxville on a trip and made his way back tonight just for this game, so we appreciate that. We have Prosher, one of our PT techs, Rob Pruden, our director of PT, David Escobar, another one of our therapists, and then Cam and myself at LCA. So, and Blake Wilson actually, he works in the hand department. We pride ourselves in the family, and it's nice that they all come out, support our programs. They see the student athletes in the clinic, they see the parents in the clinic, and it's nice to come out in the community and just be part of a fun night.
You had mentioned that you guys started out with just 1 school, LCA, I assume.
Yeah, myself, I've been here almost 15 years. We brought Cam on last year to be able to give LCA what they need, and that's one thing we tried to push, and we finally got it. So yeah, this is kind of the first school out. We've been here a long time. I've had a privilege to have a lot of good providers and therapists and team doctors that work with us. It definitely takes an army, and young in my career when I first came out of grad school, had some really good people around me. I still thank them every time I see them, and hope he's not watching, but we're going to acknowledge one later on this year.
I think you kind of answered this just a little bit, but discuss the growth of the sports medicine program at BGO.
Well, Bluegrass Orthopedics for a while had a pretty good workers' comp, total knee, hand department, and sports medicine was one area they didn't have a ton of experience with. So over the last 3 years, we've tried to grow that, bring on specialty trained doctors. Dr. Owen McGonigal came on board 2 weeks ago as a fellowship trained guy from the Birmingham. Dr. Andrews, that clinic down there. But like I said, it takes an army. It does. We've had specialists in each area, each part of the body. We've had therapists that work their tail off in the clinic. And it's definitely a steady growth. But at the end of the day, you just got to take care of people like they're your family. And that's kind of one thing we pride ourselves with. I'm going to take care of Coach Meehan here just like I take care of my wife and my daughter. There's no reason I should take care of them any differently. And, that's what we try. There's some things that get in the way once in a while, but we try our best to do so.
I always appreciate working with you guys. You've been great partners with us here on PrepSpin. But what does it mean for you guys to be out there so much in the community and involved in the community?
William, I know you do this for a reason, and
Right.
You do it to highlight our student athletes and in the community. And for me, if you're not in that, you're just kind of a bystander. You have to be involved. You have to be engaged. And, Bluegrass Orthopedics working with PrepSpin and other organizations, that's what we try and do. The reason why we work with William is because he works his tail off to take care of acknowledge these student athletes. You mentioned only 2% of college coaches come to games. Well, William's got a lot of video of these kids, guys, so
Yeah.
and a lot of highlights, and that's one way that we can hopefully get these kids' dreams come true.
Let's end it on this very important question because we mentioned the growth and how you guys have expanded. I mean, just in a short time too, it seems like. But what's next for BGO, and what do you see ahead?
Well, at the end of the day, you don't want to do too much too soon. You want to take care of what you can take care of, and if you take too many big steps, you realize pretty quickly that you just don't give the service that you need to give them. So, we're going to hold strong and doing what we're doing. We're going to continue to concentrate on certain community outreach, community engagements that we have. The high schools we work with, the Night of Champions that we have our 4th year coming up, that William's been a part of ever since the beginning. We're going to continue to strive to just do the right thing, take care of people like they need to be taken care of, and at the end of the day, if you do that, you're going to be okay.
And you got Saturday walk-ins, right?
We do have Saturday walk-ins. We started this year. Dr. Ryan Donegan's out there tomorrow. Dr. Huff and Dr. McGonigal also are out there on certain Saturdays. It's just another opportunity. Student athletes you don't want to have them miss school, and if they can come on a Saturday instead, we'll make it happen.
Andrew, always a pleasure, my friend.
Thank you, William.
All right. Awesome.
Lexington and now in Somerset.